Check it out, there's a queue for Tian Tian, watch. Yeah, they love Tian Tian. Testing. Okay, hi, we're at City Plaza and we're here to try Arnold's Fried Chicken, Singapore's oldest halal fried chicken restaurant. They were actually called Big A Fried Chicken in its early years, but after obtaining the halal cert, they changed their name to Arnold's. If you're wondering why a fried chicken fast food restaurant, it's located on the second floor of such a nondescript shopping centre like City Plaza. It is because this is Arnold's very first branch, when they opened way back in 1984. And the chickens are supposedly marinated overnight. The taste of the batter mix is not as robust as, let's say, KFC, but the restaurant more than makes it up for its crispy and tender fried chicken. Delicate crispy skin and very moist tender chicken inside. The best thing about it being a local chain is that you get extras which you would never get in a typical fast food chain, like for example drinks like ice bandung, condensed milk with rose syrup, and ice kacang as a dessert option. Now, just as a disclaimer, in order to get permission to film inside the restaurant, I had to actually tell the management of the restaurant beforehand. Okay, that means that quality-wise, restaurants tend to make everything nicer when a food reviewer officially comes to the restaurant. So the chicken would be nicer, the fries nicer, the coleslaw nicer. So I actually went down to the outlet yesterday, a day before, without telling them who I was, to sample the food and to check the quality. Okay, just finished with Arnold's Fried Chicken. There's Vincel. It's just a preliminary taste to make sure that the chicken is good. I've come here incognito on my own. I'll be back here for a proper review. Yes, so watch this space. The result was pretty damn good. But I'll point out if there are any differences going as a food reviewer and going as a normal customer. Come, let's go.
Bring it to me, bring your sweet loving, bring it all home to me. Yeah, 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 yeah. I know.
Half spring chicken meal.
One chicken gravy.
Can I have breast and thigh as well?
Breast and thigh. That will be a charge of 80 cents.
Yeah, sure. Yeah. And then also one bandung.
18.50.
Thank you very much. Nothing tastes better. Okay, thank you very much. Thanks very much. Chili and tomato, cannot forget lah. Test. Okay, alright. What did I order? Okay, I ordered one half spring chicken. Actually, the whole spring chicken is meant to be the signature, but I ordered half because I can't finish a whole one. And then I ordered one breast and one thigh. Some gravy over here. And the spring chicken set comes with fries and it comes with coleslaw. And I got some bandung. And as I told you, bandung is very hard to come by in any fast food restaurant, which is why I ordered it. And what do you expect? Some bandung. Slightly creamy, it's got a rose syrup flavour to it. It's very nice. Now let's try the fries first. Wow. Ironically, it was actually better yesterday. It was crispy, it was soft. Today the fries are nice, but it's not as smooth. I think because it just came out of the fry yesterday, that's why it was really good. It's still nice. It's still crispy, it still holds its crispness. Today is a bit dry, slightly salted. Now for some coleslaw. It looks like a very standard coleslaw, cabbage bits, but then it's like upgraded with like carrot bits inside. Yep, the same as yesterday. Nicely crunchy, it's creamy, it's a bit tangy, it's sweet. It's almost exactly like KFC coleslaw, but with a chunkier texture. It's nice, it's very nice. Now for the infamous chicken. Okay, I just tried the breast meat and it is wonderfully tender. It's not dry at all. This is the spring chicken. So the spring chicken, they probably have had to fry it on the spot, so it is nice and hot. Probably a little bit moister than yesterday, but I only had parts the other day. It's a very thin batter to it. Salty, spicy. It's not as intense as KFC spices. Some will say that KFC is a bit overly salted. This isn't. This is just nice. So you can actually taste a little bit more of the chicken here. Some with the chili. Now the chili is a class of its own. It's one of the few places where I actually go for the chili sauce rather than the tomato sauce. Okay, it's sweet but it's not overly sweet. There's a very slight tang, there's spice. Surprisingly, there's actually base savouriness which actually goes throughout. So it's almost like sweet and savoury, if that makes sense, you know. The breast meat one more time. If you tear into it, right, the moisture is gonna go pretty fast. But this actually stays pretty moist. It's actually pretty amazing. Tasting the chicken gravy on its own. Well, the chicken gravy is not bad. It's not great. It's okay. Water, flour, there's a little bit of a stock flavour to it. There's a little bit of a pepper spices going throughout it. Savoury but it's very light, and it would actually do well in actually moistening up whatever breast meat you have, like so. Oh. But let's try it with the single breast piece rather than the spring chicken. Wow, very good. Oh my god. Yesterday's one was as moist, maybe a little less so. The skin, nice crispness, same crispness as yesterday. The meat itself is actually flavoured. There's a seasoning which actually goes throughout the chicken, which is very, very nice. Savouriness, a little bit of spice, a little bit of a spicy kick. Very slight, you don't really notice it very much. Not spicy though. Okay, if you were to imagine kind of like a KFC taste, but it is dialed back in terms of the saltiness, and it's a little bit more crispy with like moist chicken. You're more or less in the ballpark, more or less. It's past 1 PM and the place is packed. Incredibly packed. Like every table is actually filled up. It's amazing how popular this place is. Look at the skin. More skin. I have to tell you that I'm actually having a hard time trying to review this thing today. Because I'm just eating it all. Wow. And it's so nice that the batter is not thick. Thin and it's flavoursome. Once it's thick, there's a tendency to be a bit too floury. I'm actually eating the chicken alone because it's so good on its own. Oh wow. I just bit into the thigh. Arnold's has got something going here because I'm like nearly the end of the meal and the chicken is still moist. The moisture, the tenderness is still there. It's quite impressive actually. Oh my god. There's so much juice inside, it's amazing. Order the thigh. It's probably the best piece. Crispy, juicy, it's like amazing. There's so much of the chicken juice inside the chicken thigh. It's like, wow. One word about the fries. When it comes straight out of the fryer, right, it's got this wonderful quality where it's crisp and it's actually soft inside, just salted, just enough oil. It's really good. But of course, the longer you leave it, right, you know, it's going to get a little bit dry and not as crispy. And like right now, it is a bit dry. Okay, I failed to add my final thoughts in the vlog, so here it is. Number 1, is it better than KFC? Yes and no. The problem with KFC is that the chicken is never juicy, it's dry a lot of the time and the batter is too thick. But that said, it still has that signature 11 secret herbs and spices taste that's pretty compelling. It is really the edge over Arnold's. But only if you're the sort of person who is into that sort of KFC taste. Why? Because some people don't like it. They find that it's just too salty. Number 2, if I didn't live near an Arnold's fried chicken outlet, would I trek all the way to one or just go to a KFC which is nearby? I would say I would make the trek, but it's really a borderline case for me. The chicken gravy is not great, the fries are good but not mind-blowing, and the taste of the batter is good but it's no KFC. Number 3, in the grand scheme of things, is it the best fried chicken in the world? Absolutely not. The fried chicken from a Korean place like say Chicken Up is pretty damn amazing. But then again, you're paying 2-3 times the price. But for a southern fried chicken offering, it gives KFC a serious run for its money. So, thanks for watching another episode of Crispy Eats, where I eat through the whole of Singapore. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and comment below. And I'll see you in the next finger-licking good episode. Bye-bye. Bye-bye.
Bring it to me. Bring your sweet love.